DCMikeTV.com right here with Dominic, Lights Out Wade. Dominic, you just got finished, putting in some hard work. How you feeling?
Man, I feel good, man. I feel ready, man. I'm ready to go rest now, chill, man. That's what it's about.
Now we what, 2.5, 3 weeks out? I just seen you hit the heavy bag, you did speed bag, you pretty much doing, you're looking focused, looking sharp. What else is it to do as far as, train?
Right now, the hard part is basically over with. We basically just catching the rest of our weight, working on our craft, on what we're gonna work on in the fighting, and master that right now. So that's pretty much what we're doing right now.
Now I seen you, you was hitting the mitts and the, body shield. How important is, pivoting? How important is pivoting?
Well, with this dude, you got to stay off the line, because, they say he got so much power, this, that, and the third, so I don't want to be a test dummy and just test the power and just be the one who be like, it's okay, I'm going to stand here and brawl and bang with him. So I'm going to definitely stay off the line, make sure I pivot, make sure I move and get off the line and get from him right there in front of him.
You said, obviously people saying Triple G hits hard. I talked to a lot of people. I talked to Broner, Coach Roach, Mike Stafford, and a lot of them guys say you could crack and you can pretty much beat this guy. What do you think?
Oh, definitely. I agree with him 100%. I definitely believe in myself with this. You know what I mean? So, because I know what I've been through, and I know how hard I work. I know what I've been through in the whole boxing career. So, I'm pretty much ready. I'm definitely confident in my power and everything. Everybody worried about if I could take his power, but we don't know if he could take mine as well. So that's pretty much it.
Boxing's not really about power and speed. What do you think? It's more about maybe timing, precision. What do you think?
I think it's more about who's the smartest in that night. Who can adjust the best. Who can figure it out. Better and come up with a game plan when they get in the ring. It's about who got the most intelligence in the ring.
So with that being said, Dominic, you pretty much, you a chill, kind of quiet, kind of laid back type of guy. Do you think maybe like fighters can, get to the pinnacle like Mayweather did, get to the pinnacle without the antics and, being loud and bashful? What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. Hands speak for it, but some people, they gotta do it. The up their own little hype, it bring their stuff on. But other than that, I think the hands talk for themselves. Hands talk for yourself.
Obviously, Sugar Shane Moses, he was undefeated at one point. I think he went, 38-0 with 35 knockouts. A Hall of Fame guy that I think that, he wasn't getting the type of money I thought he deserved. So, he was kind of a quiet guy. So you think maybe, I guess if you keep, winning and, keep knocking down doors, maybe, you can get like the big paydays, not just yourself, but, any other fighter that, that doesn't really talk too much?
Yeah, definitely. I think it all come with the journey. It all come with who you step in the ring against, who you work with, and who you win, who you beat. You know what I mean? So all that play a part. So if you say you fight ducks, and then you come up with a big fight, you ain't really going. You know what I mean? So if you set up a big fight, then a big fight, then a big fight, it's bound to happen. It's gotta happen.
Obviously, this is your biggest fight. When beating Triple G on the 23rd? What does this fight do for you, your life, and your career?
Man, it changed everything, It changed everything. It put my name, I basically take his spot. You know what I mean? I'm going to be Dominic Wade who beat the gorilla or this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So I'm taking his shine. I'm taking his spot. Everybody that's looking at him and following him, they're going to be looking at me, following me. So that's how that go, Bunch of hop-ons, this, that, and the third. That's how that shit go.